KHQA This Morning. It's your news now.
Maybe Kristen Aguirre is checking her Facebook page this morning. She's at the Quincy Public Library.
Talking about technology. Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. Yep, that's right. We are talking about technology. Now, when people come to the Quincy Public Library, I think there may be that stigma about libraries that you're not up to date, there's just books, but there's so much more here for people to discover, especially when they want to get techie.
That's right. We have a lot of ways for the community to connect with the things that we have here at the library, and technology is one of those ways. We have a lot of things here in the library that people can come in and use, but we also have a lot of ways through our website that people can make use of technology at home if they have a library card.
And so this morning we're going to give people an insight into all that stuff. And so what are some of the things we have? Kindles and apps. What else?
And we have books that you can download. We have the computers right here in the library that people can come in and use. We have resources on the website that people can make use of. We have the Mango Foreign Language program that people can learn a foreign language through, and we also have tumble books for parents to share a book with their child. It's an interactive children's book that they can do through our website.
Now, the thing I was excited about was the Mango, actually, because, you know, you always hear about Rosetta Stone and all that stuff. Now, this is a way people can utilize kind of a language program without having to pay that money.
It's just like Rosetta Stone, but with a library card you can do it all for free, and the program keeps track of everything so you can track your lessons and pick up again where you left off.
All right, well, coming up later in the show, we are going to show you how you can get your hands on all of these apps and all of the technology here at the Quincy Public Library.
Speaking of apps, I was watching you tweet.
Aguirre is live this morning in Quincy.
Kristen, what are you up to?
Good morning. We're here at the Quincy Public Library, and we are talking technology. Now, a lot of people may think that, you know, library is a little bit old-fashioned, but QPL is up to date with all the latest tech. And with me now is Bobby Mock, who is a Quincy Public Library reference librarian. And we're starting with the basics here. You guys, not everybody has a computer, and you guys offer how many here?
28, plus free Wi-Fi.
Plus free Wi-Fi, which is great because I think that's very limited now. So people come in here. Do a lot of people know how to use computers, or is there still a few that don't?
There are still a few that don't, and so we offer tutor options if you want to. You know, we can give you some one-on-one guidance when you come in at your point of need, but we also encourage you to make an appointment to come learn from a tutor for about 30 minutes if you have a deeper need.
And so this is learning, you can teach anything from the basics to even turn on a computer to working with your Kindles.
Correct. We've helped people create resumes, apply for jobs. We've helped them get hooked up with social media. We've helped them learn how to download books to their Kindles, the wide variety of things.
Now, when people first come in here and they don't know anything about technology, are they a little timid and kind of embarrassed?
Sometimes they are, but again, that's what we're here for. We're here to help. That's why our computers are available for the public.
And what is the most common thing people come here to look on?
Social media.
My favorite thing in the world, social media. So do you show them the ins and outs of Facebook and all that?
Correct, and we try to do a little bit of safety protocol with some of the new people and, you know, remind them what's going on.
Now, the next thing we need to do is Twitter. We need to show everyone Twitter. And if you're on Twitter, make sure you tweet me because we are talking all about the Quincy Public Library's technology on there, and we want to know what your favorite app is, so make sure you let us know. And coming up later in the show, we're going to continue to dive into all the technology here at the Quincy Public Library.
And we're talking a little technology. Kristen Aguirre is not done teaching you about technology at the Quincy Public Library.
Yeah, Kristen, what do you have for us this time?
Good morning. Yes, earlier we talked about computers and started with the basic, and now we're talking about Kindles. So if you don't have a Kindle or Nook, they don't need to worry. The Quincy Public Library has you covered.
Correct. We have 15 available. We got from a grant last year, and they are pre-downloaded with about 20 selections, so a person can come and choose and see if they like the option of a Kindle or a Nook. We do have one of the Nooks available as well. But it gives readers a chance to try out the various devices before they invest in their money.
And so why is it so important for the Quincy Public Library to stay up to date with things like Kindles and Nooks? I mean, those are the latest things that are out right now.
Correct. And we're finding that a lot of books are only being published in e-format, and a lot of the newer ones, also a lot of students are going that way with technology or textbooks and such. So we want to help keep them in the, you know.
So when people come here, this is the Kindle section. So what do they need to do?
They're just going to grab one of these boxes. They're empty boxes, and then they take it to the circulation desk, and a clerk will give them the actual device.
So we just take it right up here. Mm-hmm. Show everyone how the actual checkout process. Pick it out, and there you go. You could take your Kindle. Now, how long can people check these out for?
For 2 weeks.
And I thought this was very exciting. You can take these home.
Correct.
And I thought maybe you could just read them in the library, but you can actually take these home for 2 weeks, and you can actually download some of the books here at the Quincy Public Library, and we are going to show you how to do that coming up next. All you need is a simple app, and we'll show you how to download it.
Wow, very nice and very handy. All right, well, now a live look inside the Quincy Public Library. That is where we find our friend Kristen Aguirre this morning.
Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. Well, earlier in the show, we showed you how to check out a Kindle here at the Quincy Public Library. Now we are showing you how to download some books. So if people check out the Kindles here, they can't physically download them on there. What do they have to do next?
The Kindles that are here at the library are stagnant and they can't add anything to them. But those styles of Kindles, you have to use a computer with internet access in order to download a book. So they would go to the website and they would find what they want and they would select borrow. And then it would wirelessly transfer over to their device. Some of the titles do require a USB connection to transfer. That's a publisher discretion, and it does say that on the website as well. But most of them are just Wi-Fi transfers.
So that's simple and easy. Mm-hmm. But now if you have your own Kindle or Nook or even your own smartphone, you can still download books here at the Quincy Public Library. So what do they need to do?
Okay, so they're going to download the app, and it's the Overdrive Media Console app. And once it gets downloaded, it's pretty straightforward to set up. This is what the app looks like. It looks very much like the website, and it indicates, books that are available, and these are checked out, and this one is available because the book is darker. And all they do is they have to tap on the cover, and it gives them a short description of what the book is. And if they want to borrow it, they can click the borrow button, and it's pretty much theirs for their length of time.
I was even able to go ahead and do that on my phone. I just went ahead to my app store, bought it, downloaded it on my app, on my phone, and there you go. But the only thing you do need is a library card.
Correct.
Well, coming up later in the show, we are going to show you some other things and other technology the Quincy Public Library has to offer you, and it includes languages.
Well, pay attention to the Kristen Aguirre.
Yeah, she's at the Quincy Public Library. How's it going, Kristen?
Buenos dias. We are learning a new language here at the Quincy Public Library and showing you how technology can help you get that done. So what are we doing?
Mango Languages is a database we subscribe to. There's a link right off of our homepage, and you will need your library card to get on it the first time. You can set up a profile. But the way it works is that you can learn a language through audio, and there's a number of languages you can select, and the orange dots indicate what's popular. But you just pick a language and you go ahead and you start with your beginner, or if you have a little bit of knowledge background, you can choose to start later in the course. It does track your knowledge or your progression through it, and will help you go from there. If you just want a quick translation of something, you can also click the translate tab and find a quick translation of something.
And between all of the language programs that are out right now that cost a pretty penny, you can just come here and download these, and you can even get them on your phones.
Correct. Again, with your library card, you can get the app on your phone, which is free to download, and you can sign it all up. It's all available here at the library with your library card.
Well, I went ahead and downloaded all of that on my phone as well, and you just put in your email and your password, and the only thing like you said, you need is your library card. But you can come here and you can download this to your computer at home as well.
Correct.
Now, I want to learn Russian. I've been really into the show The Americans, so I'm very excited to dabble in this. So coming up later in the show, we are going to continue to discover all the technology that's here at the Quincy Public Library. Adios.
See you soon. Kristen Aguirre is ready to teach you all kinds of new things from the Quincy Public Library.
Good morning, Kristen.
Good morning. Yep, all morning we have been showing you technology that you can get your hands on here at the Quincy Public Library. But now we're showing how your kids can get involved as well. So what do you guys offer here?
Well, this is the Quincy Public Library's Kids Corner, or the Kids webpage. And off of here, what we wanted to show was the Tumble Books option. There's a link off of this particular page to get you to Tumble Books. And then what Tumble Books is that, if you want to go ahead and open that window, is a way that you can download storybooks and read-alongs and even simple chapter books for a child. If you are at home with a sick kid and they need some reading. Many of them are interactive. They can, again, they're different levels. There's some nonfiction books as well. And it just is a chance for a kid to have a story read to them. Maybe when you don't have some time, occupy them while you're cooking dinner or something.
Now we can download these from home on our laptops.
Correct.
Right. And so if people want to learn more about this, you guys actually have a seminar coming up.
Correct. We have a seminar coming up on how to download ebooks, and that's March 16th at 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a Saturday. And, bring your e-readers and bring your questions, and we'll help you out.
And if people always do have questions, all they have to do is just ask.
Correct. Yep. Just contact the reference desk, and we would be happy to set you up with a tutoring appointment or just answer your questions.
Now, why would you tell people that learning technology is so important?
You need to keep up with the times. Whether you're a grandparent and you want to keep in touch with your grandchildren, or whether you're out there in the job market or you think you might be in the job market, keeping up with the trends is very important.
Well, to learn all those trends, make sure you visit our website at connecttristates.com, and you can also check out our YouTube page where we'll show you all those tutorials we've been showing you this morning. And don't forget, you can always just ask your reference library here at the Quincy Public Library.
Well, be careful out there on your